Teen Time. Open Space.
In tonight's Open Space, we've got lovely ladies coming from Carmel Divine Grace Foundation Secondary School. Welcome. And here are the girls introducing themselves.
Okay. We are from 6th Boy, and I'm Connie.
I'm Amy.
Hi, I'm Emily.
I'm Yuki.
All right, welcome to our studio, girls. Tonight we're going to be talking about parenting and how your parents have been treating you all your life so far. First up, are you happy with your parents at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. How about the rest of you? You happy with your relationship with your parents?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic. Now, I know that there's this phenomenon in Hong Kong that a lot of the sons and daughters at home, they're being treated as princes and princesses. How do you feel about that?
I think it is not an exaggeration to say that those children developing bad characters, like becoming self-centered and arrogant. In my opinion, parents should not give full attention to their children. Instead, freedom should be given to their children so that their children can understand how the world works and they will not be so misfit in the future.
Yeah, that's very true, because the more you try to protect the sons and daughters, the harder it is for them to realize what the real world is like out there. So the harder it is going to be for them to actually cope with their life later on in their life. But again, there's another saying that a lot of the parents want to fulfill their teenage dream or childhood dream through their siblings or sons and daughters. Connie, I heard that you've got a little personal story to share with us.
Yes, I think it is a really depressed one. And as my mom decided to be a penman in her teens, and unluckily she got a failure. And I think it isn't difficult for us to understand how desperate she wants her daughter, that's me, to reach her targets. And therefore, since I was in kindergarten, she taught me how to pen. And whenever I needed to finish my Chinese copybook, she stayed beside me and just holding a cane and an eraser. And if she reckoned me when I wrote the words poorly, she just erased it and requested me to write better. And that's my childhood with cane.
Right. You must really hate cane now.
Yes, of course.
Do you still have to pen much?
Not really, because I need to concentrate on my study.
Okay. Is your mother really not happy about you not penning so much anymore?
No, not at all.
Okay. Oh, well, did you speak to her about it? Did you speak to her whether this is something that you like or she likes?
I may not have the courage to speak to her.
Okay, let's hope that she's listening to this so that at least she will understand how you really feel. Okay, at least it's just penning. Think about it. If she wanted to be an athlete and you must be training every single day, that would be probably even more hard work. Amy, let's come to you. You didn't really come across any situation like what Connie mentioned, did you?
Yes, I do, but this is not my experience, and my opinion is many parents in Hong Kong, they just stop their children from choosing the careers they think that would bring their kids to a bleak future.
Right.
And to some parents, being a musician has no future or even no salary at all.
Tell me about it.
This is profoundly unacceptable for them, and thereby they just force the indecent children to the fields that they are supposed to be. It is sad to learn that children nowadays suffer a lot over pressure and high expectation from their parents. They are expected to become prestigious in the future.
Right, because we're still talking about parents really hoping their sons and daughters to become doctors and lawyers, professionals, really. But like you said, being a musician or an artist, there would always be a little bit of a hesitation, right?
Yes.
Same thing happened to me. When I first wanted to become an actress when I was just 4 and 5, my mom was really unsure about it. But later on in my life, I managed to earn my own sort of school fee before I decided to really take on drama as a study subject. And that happened to be my choice and my way of how to deal with it. Last but not least, let's come to Emily. Hiya.
Yeah, and different from what all of you have said, and my parents give much freedom to me.
Yeah?
And they let me make nearly all the decisions myself. Not only about what to eat, not to buy, but also things related to my future.
Right, such as?
such as the secondary school I want to study at and the subjects which I want to study at university. And even my grandma told me that I didn't want that kindergarten she chose, but the other one on the other side of the road. And then she applied the kindergarten I wanted for me.
Wow, you're a lucky girl.
Yes, of course. And they never put any pressure on me, but give support to my every decision and with some guidance. It's nice to make decisions and learn to bear the responsibility.
Of course it is. You must be really loving how free you can be when it comes to decisions. Have you ever made any decision that you thought was a mistake so far?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Smart girl. How about Yuki? I never really asked you about your personal experience. What was it like in your family? Do you have much freedom on choosing what you want to do?
Yeah, because my parents did not really interfere my choice because I really do love drama as you like.
Yeah.
And then my parents even encouraged me to join drama club in the secondary school, and then I get a success in our secondary school.
That's fantastic. I think it's also important that you keep communicating with your parents though. Just let them know what you really like, what you really enjoy doing, instead of having them guessing, she might be liking penning, or she might be loving drama. So it's crucial to really build that connection bridge between yourselves and the family. It's really good to know that you're all coming from pretty happy families, and it's good to know that Connie, you resolved your questions and your problems with your mother's penning pressure. But I'm sure that she's really proud of you, whatever you want to become. Yeah, I hope so too. Once again, we just heard from Connie, Amy, Emily, and Yuki, and they're all coming from Carmel Divine Grace Foundation Secondary School. Lovely to have you girls joining us tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.